Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're looking at Start Your Farm, the authoritative guide to becoming a sustainable 21st century farmer by Forrest Pritchard and Ellen Polishuk. Ever since the pandemic, we've been seeing an increase in people who decide that they want to start growing their own food, and many who are seriously considering starting a business in crop production of some kind or another. This book is like a mixture of agriculture and starting and running a business. I think the best way to give you an idea of what's in this book is to just read off the names of each of the 14 chapters. Chapter 1, Why Be a Farmer? Chapter 2, Do You Have What It Takes? 3, Harvesting Sunlight. 4, Your Zero-Cost Student Loan Education. 5, To Buy or Not to Buy, Getting Your Hands on Land. 6, Exploring the Wonderful World of Soil. 7, To Market Part 1. 8, To Market Part 2. Chapter 9, Tai Chi Economics. 10, Make a Real Profit, Secure Your Future. 11, The 3 Golden Rules of Farming. 12, Love, Work, and Harmony. 13, The Beautiful Paradox of Failure. And 14, Cashing Your Lifestyle Paycheck. And then there's a really nice conclusion which speaks to the passions that growers are usually fueled by, and that concerns the work itself and the commitment to environmental stewardship in these rapidly changing times. And if it's something you've given much thought to, will surely motivate you. The book is very well organized with sections, side boxes, lists, and chapter review questions. Not designed to test you, but to have you consider how the information in each chapter applies to your unique situation. The book was published in 2018. It's 236 pages long and is perfectly accessible to any education level. I would call this book highly readable, meaning it didn't take me very many sessions to get through the thing. One thing that I find causes me to enjoy a book more is when the passion of the author is clearly reflected in the writing, and that's certainly here in Start Your Farm, and from both authors. The authors come from totally different backgrounds, giving the book a more well-rounded presentation. Producing crops, at least on a small scale, is something that I already do for enjoyment and for food, but this book really does make me seriously question if this is something I ought to be doing on a more serious level. And I really think that if you're the kind of person who would take the time to read a book like this, it's likely to have the same effect on you. This book was given to me by one of my teachers, and this is a guy who spent most of his career working in the research and development of herbicides. Both his master's and PhD are in crop science, and after working in herbicides and being immersed in modern agricultural practices, he looked around and thought, is this really the best way to be doing things? And long story short, he now teaches agriculture with an emphasis on the future, meaning an emphasis on sustainability and ecology and biology. So now after reading this, I can see why he recommends this book to his students. And I think I already implied this, but I did enjoy this book. But as far as the types of books that I usually talk about on this channel, this one is written for a more specific audience. If you're a gardener or run any kind of business, or if you're already a farmer, I would definitely recommend this book. Even if you've considered starting a business that has nothing to do with farming per se, I still think you'd get something out of this book. Okay, that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would really love to hear from you what you think of this kind of idea. Is this something that you've ever considered? I know some of you guys are already growers and have some experience in marketing your crops, or maybe considering the idea. Would you read a book like this? And also, I'd love to hear about how your current growing operations are doing now that we're well into summer. Either way, if you're interested in either growing or starting any kind of business, check out Start Your Farm by Forrest Pritchard and Ellen Polishuk.